academics are some of the least progressive people I have ever met, and a lot of them think they're really progressive. And I realize there are exceptions, and I have met some wonderful people in academia, but being someone who's from like the rural South, who was raised with like, they're going to tell you everyone has to be gay and da-da-da-da-da if you go to college, it is rarer to find someone who is true to the values that they write in their own research than anything else. There's a ton of moral licensing if you research something that's really important, then being like, oh, well, I can be a piece of shit elsewhere, right? Or, oh, I don't have to do anything because my whole career is built on helping people, right? And again, there are exceptions and some really wonderful people. But in my research on the unwritten rules of work, I interviewed people from all kinds of industries. And I will read you a quote from one of my participants who was a professor. And she was from a working class background, like her parents were the first generation to finish high school, and then she ended up being a university professor. She said, clearly, I knew there were faculty who didn't give a crap about social justice, but they cared about the fundamentals of what an education means. And that was their job, to defend education and not just whatever their personal needs are and then everybody else. Or if they say something in the media and they really mean this other thing, but it's this nuance, this class commentary, because I didn't have the decoder ring. So it took like another 11 years for me to be like, hold on. And I mean, it wasn't so naive as, again, I didn't think everybody's on board with my same exact views about social justice. But here's the kicker. What I didn't know was that faculty members that claimed and did the work in social justice arenas, were also full of shit and operating with these class behaviors and secret patterns that I didn't know were happening. And so taking people at face value because I think our actual values align is what completely screwed me up, because there were all these middle class, and really they were mostly upper middle class performances that were happening that I didn't know were performances.